All right, so you're curious on how to sign up for a track day. Well, you go to ridesmart.info and you start from there. You have your track days here up on top. Pretty much you can go through the calendar and see what day works best for you. It goes from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And then whenever you sign up, you also get the emails. And then you can click on season schedule in the top left and it'll give you a calendar look. And that way you can go by months and you'll see them highlighted that on the 6th, it's Houston. You have the 28th, which is gonna be Crescent. And then the day after on Monday, it's Crescent once again. So you can either sign up like that, you can click on those, register now, and then you'll go ahead and register. You can see the pricing at $170, but then that is where the coupon will come in at checkout. So you can either do level 1 novice, intermediate, or advanced. So you'll go to order now. This is where the first time rental will come in. That you have your boot rental at 25, you have your leather rental at 50, and then right below it you can click first time only boots, first time only leathers. Now you have your leathers and your boots rental for free, but you will again be required to have your gauntlet style gloves and your DOT or Snell approved helmet. And in the information you will include your first name, bike, brand, etc. We'll have 2019 Harley Davidson, and then your CCs. That way they can get an idea if you're good to go. If you're for some reason coming out with a 125cc motorcycle, maybe like, let's not do that. And for the CCs, we'll just go ahead and put 1670 CCs. That's approximately where we're at. And then the model, we'll just put FXLR. So how many track days have you done? If you've never done one, you just click first time, and that way they'll know to put you in level 1. Then again, whenever you're at the riders meeting, they will again ask who's their first time, and then you raise your hand, and then they'll say level 1's here. Is this your first track day with Ridesmart? Yes. If you were referred by a friend, person, shop form, etc., list them here. Now, if you are riding for Cruiser Track Day, this is where I'm requesting people to put Cruiser Track Day. What's this? Until they start seeing a lot, like, interesting. And I've already spoken with a couple of the instructors and some of the people that are involved with the organization. They know that we're trying to get this group together for a cruiser only class. So we put Cruiser Track Day, and then you will just go to I agree after you read all that, and then it'll give you your total of so much money. Now, if it is your first time, again, they do the whole honor system thing here, that you'll just go to specials, everyday specials, and then it'll have it listed that if you are a CMRA racer, if you are military, if you're doing double day like we did, and then you have your 25% off first time for track. This one's a little weird because it's kind of an odd setup when you first give it a gander, but when you scroll down, it'll give you the dates. So if you were doing 228, I think we're actually doing March 1st. We're just gonna go ahead and highlight that. That is all of the coupon code. You'll go ahead and just put there in the promotional code section, validate, and you have 25% off. And it brings you to, like we said, $127.50 for a total of your first time. And then you have a couple other ones, double day discounts. You have your policies, which will be for crashing, weather, registration changes, and refunds. And again, if you want to give this website a gander, just go to ridesmart.info. It'll give you a lot more information. If you are looking, you can overlook at what the tracks are. Like for Crescent, you can look at the 1.3 mile track at Crescent or the 1.7 mile track to see what the difference is. You have your forms and media, which you will sign. It's usually easier if you just do it before, that way you can show up at registration, be like, hey, here's my stuff, and you're good. Instead of signing it all right there, you have your registration forms and kind of like your waiver for your oil, saying, hey, I promise that my bike is in good working condition, it shouldn't spill oil, da-da-da. And then it even gives you checklists for first timers, pretty much is gonna be bike, spares, gas, and so forth. That for gear regarding your motorcycle, you don't need much. That you are gonna want 50% tread or more on your motorcycle, because depending on how aggressive of a rider you are, you may go through the set of tires in the course of 2 days, that if in the middle of the day it's like, oh, they're kind of slick, or someone sees them like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be riding anymore, that if you don't have someone on site, if you don't have the tools on site to change them, they may be done for the day. But so just make sure you have 50% tread or more. That with our tires, we had a brand new Metzler Cruise Techs that we are still using them now. That it's been about 2 months since we rode track. We've ridden about 5 to 10,000 miles, somewhere in there, and they're still good to go. If you have the funds, you could just get brand new tires for track and then ride around with them for about 100 miles to get that fresh, some new tires off, and that way you can just do track. And again, the track is structured in such a way that it's a really good learning experience. That if it is your first time, you will be signing up for your level 1 class, and it's going to be just include the PowerPoint. And then level 1.5 just means that you've already done that PowerPoint class, but you're still in the same group when you're on the track. It's gonna be level 1, 1.5, you have level 2, and then you have level 3. And that's it, you're signed up for track day. And just a quick reminder, if you do sign up, please shoot me a message stating that you signed up, so that way I can keep track of how many people we have and how many more people we will need in order to meet that 20 minimum requirement. So as soon as I have wind that 20 people have signed up, I can message Ridesmart and say, hey, I know that 20 people have signed up with the cruiser. Let's go ahead and just get the ball rolling and get this cruiser class started, maybe start marketing and get more people on. Again, it is pretty quick notice with it being in late February that if more interest comes from this, we can set up another one in the later part of the year. We can even think about mid to late summer or early fall. And if for some reason you have any questions regarding the process or some of the things that you may need, whether it be gear for your person to wear while riding or how to outfit your motorcycle in order to be ready for tech inspection come track day. And as a reminder, if you are looking to sign up for the Cruiser Track Day, be sure and select the 28th of February out in Motorsport Ranch at Creston, Texas. If you have any further questions or if you want to take a gander, keep up with the event, check out Cruiser Track Day on Facebook. Just go ahead and hit your search bar on Facebook and it should populate. And again, appreciate y'all. Cheers, ride safe. I look forward to seeing y'all.